Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new, this video is a bit different than any of my other content here on my channel. It's actually a project for my geography course. So with that being said, it's going to be very educational and more scientific. So let's just jump right into it. So for this project, I chose to study Crown Ridge Canyon Park here in San Antonio, Texas. This park has many different natural processes going on, and I figured I would give an overview of the major ones. In addition, I'll show you some of the footage I captured of the natural processes. So first, I'm going to tell you guys some background information about the park. Crown Ridge Canyon Park is home to one of the greatest natural resources on Earth, and that is the Edwards Aquifer here in San Antonio. An aquifer is a body of permeable rock which can contain or transmit groundwater. To me, this is very interesting and a prime example regarding the water table that we learned about here in my class not too long ago. If you don't know what the water table is, for those of you who are new and haven't taken a college geography course, the water table is the upper surface of the zone of saturation. The zone of saturation is where the pores and fractures of the ground are saturated with water. This park has many cracks and fractures, especially because most of the rock here is limestone. And I'll show you more pictures and videos of that later on in this video. Next, the canyon stretches all the way from Austin to San Antonio, and the climate here is semi-arid, meaning that it is very dry but gets more water than a regular arid climate such as a desert. However, because of the combination of this semi-arid climate and the permeable rock that even creates this aquifer, there isn't much surface water that you're going to see unless there's heavy rain for mass amounts of time, which in that case the ground and or the water table is basically saturated to the max. In relation to this topic, here's a picture of one of the creeks found within the canyon. You notice big fractures and massive rocks that are higher than the actual creek itself. This is because even though the creek is meandering downstream, the force and velocity to erode was not enough to create a gradual stream bed. It basically just disappeared underground into the actual water table that I showed you guys earlier. And as I, walk you guys through this, I will be throwing up pictures of everything that I'm talking about, especially for those who have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that really concludes the background information and brings us into the footage I was able to capture. As you can see, we are definitely elevating or inclining on this trail. This could be the result of the faulting in this canyon because there is a series of faults here in Crown Ridge Canyon Park. I wanted to really find one of the creeks here because I figured it would be the best option to show you guys out of all the information I've provided. I started filming the ground before we hit the bridge because I noticed that the trail itself got somewhat clayish and sandy, if that makes any sense to you guys. I felt like on this particular trail, because there are different level trails here, we reached probably the highest peak once we hit the bridge. So here you can literally see all the fractures and higher elevated rocks in this meandering stream. So I just really wanted to show you guys firsthand what it truly looked like. It literally looks exactly how the pictures were shown and how the canyon itself is described. I know my video quality and capturing isn't the best. I'm only 5 feet tall, so I ended up having my boyfriend get some clearer videos and pictures for you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about. Most of the rock here is limestone, like I stated earlier. This is produced through sedimentary deposits of various things like shells, fecal, coral, algae, and more. And, this basically comes to life in shallow marine waters, such as this creek here. So, but obviously it's dried out because of what I stated earlier. And you will only find water here in this creek if there's heavy amounts of rainflow, like I stated earlier. So limestone can create sinkholes easily. and easily fracture in this type of area and weather down if there's enough force. But like we already discussed, the force was not enough to erode this limestone due to the dry conditions and the permeable rock. But like as you can see, like it is a canyon. There's very rugged, fractured edges all around. Um, it's it's very interesting, honestly, and I tried to provide as much like pictures and footage for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it and could see exactly um, what I was talking about with the background information provided. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, in your reviews and your comments. So, yeah, have a good day, you guys.